ever wondered why people trade the stock market and still lose money? Even when the stock market is like the low risk form of trading we have compared to forex trading, crypto trading, but people still trade it and still lose money. Now, it's not because of they bought the wrong kind of stock, right? Or chose the wrong kind of company, right, to trade, right? It's just because of some avoidable mistakes that they did not know about. And in this video, I'll be sharing with you these mistakes that people make that has made them lose money in stock trading, has also made them stay unprofitable while trading stock. So I would encourage you to watch down to the very end of this video. The last point is what will blow your mind. Now, today we're going to be looking at 5 common stock trading mistakes that keep people broke. And knowing this can actually keep you or help you stay ahead of 99% of people trading the stock market. Number one is trading with emotions. Mistake number 1, trading with emotions. Many people are just too, you won't blame them because they don't know, right? But they are so involved with fear and involved with excitement. So when it is a time to panic, the fear comes in. When it's a time to be excited, greed comes in. And this is what something very, very not nice for you to be involved in. So most people, to be beginners, can it even be professionals who are trading or are not really informed? When price drops, because price will always drop, they panic and sell too fast. You buy a stock at a particular price and it drops just by some few ticks, from some few amount. They panic and sell immediately, right? And sell fast. That is what a major concern. When price rises, they get greedy and buy more without even thinking. When the price drops, they panic. Oh, this price, this particular stock is dropping. My money is dropping from this amount to lower to this amount. They panic and sell immediately. When the price goes up in value, goes up, it's appreciating massively, they get so excited and they rush towards buy without even thinking. They want to buy, thinking that the price will continue to go up. So this is mistake number 1, right? So what is necessarily the solution to this is that the stock market rewards patience. When the price is going against you, patience is very important, not emotions. Always trade with a plan and not with your feelings. The price is going up does not mean that it's the right time to buy. If you had bought that stock, it could be the time to actually take profit, right? That is if you have a plan and know what you are doing. Mistake number 2 is trading without a plan. I will always emphasize this. No matter what you're doing, if you want to build a house today, there is a plan that will be given to you by an architect. Same way when you are participating in stock trading or any form of business. That's why we have what we call business plan. It guides you in taking the step-by-step process that can actually ensure that you're profitable. But many people don't pay attention to this. Jumping into trades because it looks good is like driving without a map, because you will likely get lost. Not just likely get lost, you're going to lose money, because we're talking about business here. We're talking about trading here. You're going to lose money because you don't have a plan. Many people don't set a price target to sell. It's okay if you're holding for the long term. That's okay, right? But at the same time, even when you're holding for the long term, you're not holding forever. There should also be a point whereby you're selling a portion of what you're holding, or you're selling all of it. There should be a price target. If I have this amount of money, for example, selling stock, for example, selling is a bank, is a bank, right, in Nigeria. Now, selling stock, most of the time, the stock moves from 7 naira to 8 naira. Now, that 1 naira is a very huge margin of profit if you're holding a good amount of those stocks. So imagine you're holding 1 million of the stock, right? That is an extra 1 million. If the price moves from 7 naira to 8 naira, trust me, that's massive. They also don't use stop loss to protect themselves from big losses. especially when you're holding stocks that are not really credible, not major organizations. So it can be a major problem buying stocks and you don't have in mind what you can or what you're willing to lose, right? It's something you need to pay attention to. So always have a plan. Decide before you buy. At the price that you are going to take your profits, where you're going to sell, and the price where you're also going to cut your loss. There could be bad news about a company. That can also be an opportunity to buy. That can also be an opportunity to sell if you're already in profits, to be able to buy even much better. The third mistake is chasing hot tips and hype. Hot tips and hype. Oh, there's this new stock. Now, this happens a lot in many foreign in stock trading ventures, right? There are many new stocks floating out of the blues, right? And a lot of people are persuaded to jump into it because of what? Because of the gains that they feel that they are going to get, because many of these established stable companies don't really give you that extraordinary result within a short period of time. So many of these stocks are giving tremendous hope, right? Tremendous hype, tremendous crazy figures in terms of return on investment. And many people jump in because a friend has told them that the stock would explode and make them millionaires. Or they see hype on those stocks on social media, they rush in buy only to see that the price will crash later. And most people will only hear of the news when it is too late. So do your own research. Buy because the company has real value. That's what they are offering, not just because everyone is talking about it. Invest in companies that have products and services that are solving real problems, and people recognize and interact with this particular company, and the company has a tendency of making profit year by year. The fourth mistake is holding losers and selling winners too early. This is one of the painful mistakes that many people venture into. Many traders hold on to losing stock hoping they will bounce back, but losses keep growing or going down, giving them major losses. They hold on to losing stocks that you know that you should not even have in your portfolio in the first place, but you have bought it because of it was advertised to you by a friend, a business associate, a stockbroker, somebody you respect, right? But then you see that this stock is actually giving you a lot of loss. There's nothing wrong. There's no shame in cutting your loss. And now you're holding a very good stock that is going up in profit. You take profit too early without necessarily holding it for a longer period of time, especially when you're holding a stock of a good company. So these are things you need to pay attention to. Don't be afraid to admit that you've made a mistake and move on when it is actually a wrong stock that you're holding. The fifth mistake is overtrading, and this is something that is very important. Many people, if you look at our previous video, we talked about one of the best ways to involve in stock trading is dollar cost averaging. But many people don't have a specific time they do that. They just want to do it like on a regular, forgetting that in as much as you feel that you are trying to you trade more, right? More money can also result to mistake or you being wrong. And not just only to forget that, you can also pay attention to the fact that every trade has a cost. The platform you're trading with have their fees, have their spreads, and even and it can even be stressful, right? The more you trade, the more mistake you're likely to make. So most times, if you trade, you want to relax and give yourself some time to think, to meditate, and think about your next line of action. So these 5 stock trading mistakes can keep you broke if you actually venture into them. Trading with emotions, trading without a plan, chasing the high because of you hear that people are buying a particular stock and you've not done your due diligence, holding losers and over trading. But if you can avoid these 5 mistakes, you're guaranteed to actually be on the right path as a beginner in as a stock trader. If you got value watching this video, do also follow, like, comment. If you have a question or contribution, and know fully well that we're here to help you win. Thank you very much.